another thing about manifestation is that it can be so dangerous. If you're in a place where you don't understand your powers yet, you don't understand how powerful you are in the spirit realm, it's best you don't try it, because it can be so dangerous, because you will be bringing in all type of things. You will be bringing in all type of things. You'll be bringing in warlocks and all of these people into your life, and you don't even know. Like, you're here asking for this, give me this, bring that, all type of things. Where is the source? Where are you asking? Who are you asking these things for? Who are you? Oh, universe. Hey! You will bring things into your reality that you do not know existed. Be careful when it comes to manifesting. What is going on? It's your girl. Hold on. Am I looking like am I matching the furniture? Oh! Immediately no. Immediately no. Much better. What is going on? It's your girl C-Positivista. Welcome back to another video. In this video, I want to talk about manifesting culture. Like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, because like, is manifesting culture killing our people? Like, is it bringing more stress than happiness? Let's talk about it. Woo! All right, so first thing is first. Does manifestation work? Yes, I believe manifestation works. I believe that you can bring things into your reality by thinking about it, or writing it down, or speaking on it. Like the Bible talks about, you know, there being a life and death is in the power of the tongue, right? So you can speak life, but you can also speak death, which means when you're speaking, you can speak something and you can bring it. When you're speaking about something, you can bring it into your reality, right? And I feel like where we're going wrong is, and I say we, like we as in like us, the world, people. I feel like where we're going wrong is essentially where people think that, yeah, like, let me just create a vision board, let me just do it, and things are just gonna happen. And no one wants to put in work anymore. Like, no one wants to, no one wants to put in work anymore. No one wants to do things anymore. And it's like people don't want delayed gratification. They want things right here, right now. And it's like, that can be so dangerous, because certain things take time. You need to be prepared for certain things. You need to be prepared mentally, emotionally, and at times physically. Like, if you're preparing for a marathon, yes, you want to run the marathon, but you need to prepare yourself. Like, you need to be training, you need to be running before you can actually run the race. Like, it's such a dangerous culture where it's like, yeah, like, you can have these things now, like, and it's like, no, like, some things take time. Some things take time. Some things take effort. Some things take energy. Like, some things take patience. How will your patience grow and develop if everything that you've ever wanted, you just get it like that? You need to grow. Like, we need to grow and develop. And I'm not just talking about grow and develop in terms of size, height, and whatever. Like, I'm talking about mentally, like growing, developing within your mind, your character, your integrity, your dignity. And it's like, those things have to be developed. Those things that you have to grow. You have to want to grow in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. And and if you're not growing, then how will you know? How will you learn? How will you understand? I ain't even trying to preach, but the Bible says that faith without works is dead. And so many times we want to manifest things without doing anything. And it's like, you can have the faith and believe that something is going to happen, but if you're not doing anything towards it, if you're not doing anything, if you're not putting in the step-by-step actions that are required, it's like you saying you want a license, but you're not studying for your theory, you're not you're not studying for a theory, you're not getting lessons. How are you gonna get this car? How are you gonna get these things? Yes, it's going to happen, but you're not just gonna wake up one day and you've got a license. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. That's why like manifestation culture can be dangerous. Can be dangerous if you're not wise in utilizing it, because this stuff works. This stuff works. It works. Especially if you've been practicing. Like if you've been practicing and you understand it, you understand how it works. It works. But you need to, I think it's important for us to really tap into this reality that we're in, and really just see things for what they really are, because sometimes we can just be in delulu land. We can be in delulu land, and that's including myself. Like sometimes I can just be in this like delulu land, crazy faith place, and it's like not really seeing things for what they really are sometimes. And sometimes it's like you're too busy thinking about wanting the thing now, but you're not thinking about how you're going to sustain it and how you're going to maintain it. And it's like, okay, if you got this thing now, I don't know, let's give an example. Say for example, you want a dog, right? You want a dog. Oh, manifesting a dog. First of all, you need to do your research on dogs. You need to do your research. You need to go and source where you can get this dog from. You need to understand things about dog food. You need to understand about their care and their health, how often you need to bath them, what they eat. You need to do all of that research, because when you now get this dog and the dog is in the house, you don't know how to look after the dog. You if you're not able to do that, then how are you expecting to get the? It's like we have this mentality is that, oh, buy now, pay later. Buy now, pay later. And it's like, yeah, you're getting this thing now, but you're going to pay later. You're going to pay later with, with learning things the hard way. Like, why must we always learn things the hard way? Why are we learning things the hard way? Like, why are we normalizing learning things the hard way? Sorry, I want the soft life. I want the soft life. I do not want to be learning things the hard way. It's not every day. Like, it's not every day learn things the hard way. Like, it's not every day. Yeah, I've been one of God's strongest soldier for as long as I can remember, and I'm done. Let's normalize preparing for things. Like, let's normalize preparing for things, learning about things, being ready for things, and then going ahead and saying, yeah, I'm ready for this, let me manifest it and bring it in, right? But if you're just constantly just wanting things now, you don't know anything about it yet, you're going ahead like, and yeah, I get it. Like there's certain things it's like, just go, because sometimes fear can stop you as well, where it's like, actually I need to do more research, actually I need to get like, sometimes like, you need to find a balance. Where certain things we don't want to go forth with it because we're scared, so we're wanting to learn more about it. So it's important for you to kind of learn your balance when it comes to manifesting. When you get something that you've wanted for so long, but then you lose it because you weren't ready for it, or you didn't know how to do it, like, and you're bringing in unnecessary stress and trauma to yourself, because it's like, just know what you want before manifesting. Like, be specific, be very, very specific, because if you're just saying, oh, I want this, and it's like, okay, like you I don't know, if you say you want a car, all right, what type of car, what's the model, what's the color, what year is it, like, do you know what I mean? Like, be specific, be very, very, very specific. yeah, you're wanting to bring wealth into your reality, but you're financially illiterate. You don't understand anything about banking. You don't understand credit scores. You don't understand your money. You don't even know how to budget. How is that money going to come? Or if that money comes, you're going to blow it. You're going to blow it because you know you might get excited because you've never seen this type of money before, this amount of money before, which is understandable. But if you're wanting wealth and you're wanting, it's important that you understand money. And some people, might be ignorant and be like, you know what, I'm just going to get an accountant. Okay, you go and get an accountant, and say you get an accountant who's teething your money low key because they know that you don't understand anything about finances. You will lose all the finances, you will lose all the money because you weren't well prepared or well equipped. I've given this example before, but like, say for example, if you're manifesting a relationship, you want a healthy relationship, yeah, that thing might come today, that thing might come now, but in the long run, like say if you're right here right now, you're not healed, you've not even been working on yourself, you're toxic, and you're wanting someone new, you're wanting, someone healthy, and that person's been working on themselves, as healthy as that person is, eventually that relationship is more likely to turn into a toxic one because you're toxic and you weren't ready for it, but yet you're wanting to manifest it, you're wanting to bring it into your reality. And it's like, how about work on yourself first? Work on yourself, and when you're ready, you can then bring in that person. Let's say for example, if you're wanting to manifest a first class degree, you think that first class degree is going to come without you going to the library, without you studying, without you opening your books, without you doing any type of reading, without you sitting down to do your assignments, without you, studying for the exams. You need to study for the exams. I'll give you guys an example. So when I first started to like do, even this was even before I started to manifest things, or before I even started to, before I tapped into this power. Yeah, I remember this is when I was studying international business at uni, my undergrad. I was doing an exam and I didn't study for this exam. Like, I did not even study for this exam at all. And I'm looking at the questions, when you're looking at the questions, but it's like I was like, I don't get it, yeah. I put my hand up, yeah, and I asked to be excused. And I ended up going to the bathroom. When I got to the bathroom, yeah, I was like, God, I know I didn't study, but please, if you get me out of this situation, I'm going to study. Like, I'm going to be studying, yeah? Like, I'm going to be studying. And I went back and I sat down to do the exam, and I passed the exam. I didn't ace the exam, but I passed the exam, right? And I was just like, nah, like, faith without works is dead. Like, you can't sit here just saying I want to manifest the first class degree without putting first class degree work. Like, how does that work? Do you know what I mean? Like, how does that even, like, I understand things like, oh, I'm manifesting a free coffee today. Yeah. Yeah, like, I do it all the time. Like, people buy me drinks all the time, like buy me coffee and things like that. Well, I don't drink coffee, but like hot chocolate and things like that all the time. I'll go to my local cafe, yeah. Like, there's always someone like, oh, if I'm getting my thing, oh no, I'll pay for her as well. Like, I always get people doing things for me. I always get people doing things for me. I always have people doing things for me. And the thing is that, I don't know, like, that's because in my mind I'm like, people are always nice to me, people are always helping me, people are always, because I'm a giving person. So I'm putting that energy out there. I'm a giving person, I'm a loving person, and I attract the same thing. And there was a time in my life where I wasn't attracting the good things, and I had to stop. I had to say, no, no, no. I'm bringing in reciprocity. Yeah, I'm bringing in reciprocity because what I'm putting out wasn't being reciprocated. And for me, it was just like, that's too much energy. So now I'm in the frequency of like people doing good things and nice things for me, because those are the things that I've been doing too for others. So is manifesting a bad thing? No, I don't believe that manifesting is a bad thing. However, I believe that when you're expecting things to just come to you without you putting in the work, and that's the mentality you're kind of having, I believe that that can be dangerous. And a lot of the times you get people, online saying things like manifest, speak to the universe, and all of that stuff. And it's like, that can be so dangerous, because if you keep, just in that place, in that frequency of you just wanting things to just come to you and you're not putting in the work, it's like, how are you going to grow? How are you going to develop? How are you going to change? How are you going to evolve? There needs to be an element of, it's just like the law of the universe. Like, I don't know, like, it's just like you planting a seed today and wanting it to grow tomorrow, or wanting it to grow within five minutes. Like, it doesn't work like that. Even the trees, like, you go and see the trees, like, some trees have taken years to grow. Like, it's just how things works. It's life. It's how life works. Like a baby, like, you have to carry that baby 9 months. Like, yeah, other kids are born prematurely, hence the word prematurely. They came before their time, before they were supposed to. And that's why you have them in the incubators, so that they can be in a healthy environment, because they're not ready for the world. They're not ready to be out and about yet. Do you know what I mean? So I think when it comes to that, the concept of manifestation can be quite dangerous, because it, in a way, it prevents us to want to grow, to develop, to evolve, to increase our patience, to increase in wisdom. Like, sometimes sometimes you have to go through things. You can't just be going around things. And how are you going to grow if you're not going through it? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. And it's like, some of the hardest things that you go through life would make you who you need to be. Like, I look at my situation and I look at my circumstances and I look at some of the things that I went through. I no longer sit here and say, why me? Why did I go through that? Now I'm like, thank you for that. Thank you, God, for that. Because now I know my strength. Now I know the power that's in me. Like, now, not just that, now I know who God is, because of the things that I went through. Now I know that nothing can bring me down. Like, nothing. Nothing. I'm always smiling. I'm always laughing. I've been through the worst, but there's always someone going through worse. But that was my 2 pence anyway. When it comes to this whole manifesting culture, like, manifest, no. Oh, it to me, sometimes it can sound a little bit too beepity boppity boo boom, like, too, like, magic wandy, like crystal ball type of shit. Like, nah, man, there has to be growth, there has to be development, there has to be an element of, like, you developing your patience and things like that, right? So thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about manifestation in the comment section, and I will see you on the next video.